This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United, aka Oakland Latinos Unidos, on here with a new video, a new spill for you guys to enjoy. Well, I'm on here with a new video and a new story involving American Cholo and West Coast Graffiti and Roadium Radio and Marvelous Inc. It looks like there's some kind of drama going on between these folks. Some might say that American Cholo has started it, others might say Roadium Radio started it. Others might say that Marvelous Inc. started it. But it all goes back to a lot of different things that have happened within these channels. And, I'm not from, people might be like, well, why are you speaking on it if you're not even from Southern California? And that's true. I'm from, Oakland, from the Bay, and I'm an outsider looking in. But I'm speaking on it as a Chicano, as a Raza Chicano content creator. You know what I mean? And observing. Who says I can't do that? You feel me? So apparently what's going on, I guess, American Cholo has had some kind of fallout, I guess, with Roadium Radio, Tony A. And it stemmed from a lot of different things. Some of it stemmed from the Chicano documentary that Tony A was supposed to make, and that he got like a bunch of donations and never made it. You know what I mean? I believe Clown Loke from Local TV called him out on it. Another thing has to do with the unfortunate fake paperwork that was put out there on American Cholo, which was messed up. You know what I mean? Putting a chomo jacket on him, and unfortunately, Gunner was one of the ones who put that out there, and also Marvelous Inc. put that information out there, and it turned out to not be true. One of the reasons I stopped supporting Gunner, unfortunately, even though I don't have a problem with him or ever really had a problem with dude, that just wasn't cool, and it didn't sit right with me, you know what I mean? And, I don't know American Cholo, but it's still not right, And I just feel that stuff like that creates unnecessary drama within the Chicano Raza YouTube community. And, Marvelous Inc. also read the same paperwork. So I guess American Cholo is saying he's going to boycott Roadium Radio because he has Marvelous Inc. on there. And, he wants Marvelous Inc. to offer an apology for reading that paperwork. American Cholo does. And there's been other drama with other people, I guess, that are associated with Roadium Radio and American Cholo, and there's just a big fallout, and it's an unfortunate thing because it's more or less of the same thing: gang stuff, egos, machismo. I'm better than you. I this, I that, and I can see where American Cholo is pissed off. Especially someone putting some fake paperwork on him, which, like I said, that's not cool. You know what I mean? But at the same time, American Cholo pushes. And I like American Cholo. I like his content. I watch his lives. I watch his channel all the time, And with all due respect, he has put on people from Northern California on his channel. He's had Sir Dino. He's had Gold Toes. He's had a few other folks, you know what I mean? As has Roadium Radio. And I used to think that American Cholo was biased, but he proved that at least maybe he was biased, at least he was open to dialogue with people who weren't necessarily from LA or Southern California or from the, Southern gang, you know what I mean? So, it's unfortunate, that all this is going on, and that they can't talk about it like men. And dialogue, maybe have a sit down, you know what I mean, and talk about the issues instead of back and forth cheesemans and acting like little schoolgirls, you know what I mean, all this and that, oh, I'm gonna boycott you, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Now, American Cholo, I'm not saying he's a chismoso or he's a this or that. He has every right to boycott the channel if he feels that he's been done wrong. I'm not blaming him for that. I'm not telling him that he should be friends with Roadium Radio. But I think these folks they're all content creators. And I think, unfortunately, a lot of these guys have big inflamed egos. And I think they make it look bad for the raza. The raza's looking in, other people are looking at us and look at these idiots, you know, doing this drama and all this stuff. And it's like they laugh at us, you know what I mean? And I think bigger heads prevail. I think maybe there should be some kind of sit down, some kind of dialogue, some kind of meetup, you know what I mean? Man to man. Not no fight, not no I'm gonna catch a fight, I'm gonna do this. Nah, just a straight up conversation. You know what I mean? Cause it does make the Chicano Latino raza YouTube community look bad. You know, and that was another thing with West Coast Graffiti. And I've been watching West Coast Graffiti for a long time. I don't watch his channel all the time, but I do from time to time tap into his channel. And I believe he's from Long Beach, and I think I don't think he's gang related. I think he's just, a former or possibly still a graffiti head, a tagger. But he makes videos and he talks his opinion, and I guess he was cool with American Cholo, and he's cool with Tony A and Roadium Radio. And I did hear American Cholo, a video where he was having a conversation with the dude, the Hater World. And I don't know, maybe he did it on a live too, but that's where I heard it, where he said, West Coast Graffiti, he needs to take a side. He has to either pick my side or Roadium Radio, Tony A's side. And he made a live yesterday. I actually called him to that live. And he said he made the decision that was best for him is to not take no side, take his own side, and cut ties with American Cholo and Roadium Radio. Which I feel, I don't blame him for that, because I've been put in that situation a couple times in my lifetime, and I hated it. And I swore that I would never do that again, so don't ever ask me to take a side. If it's not my family, if it's not my close ones, I'm not taking nobody's side, so don't ask me. If you're going to take a side from me, end my friendship with you. I'm just letting you know if you rock with me, because I'm not taking anybody's side. You know what I mean? And I'm taking my side, Jose's side, Jay the Wanderer's side, Oakland Latinos United. So much respect to West Coast Graffiti for being the bigger man, and instead of being drama and be like, I'm taking this side and screw that guy, he said, nah, basta. I'm not going to take nobody's side. I'm going to take my side and my family's side, and I'm going to do my own thing. And I don't need these vatos, you know what I mean? And I'm sure, he sounded like he was heartbroken about it. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know what I mean? But I think I've said it before, a long time ago I posed the question, are these prison channels, these former gangbang channels, good for the raza, good for our community? And I feel that they can be, but I feel there's also negativity. And I said that in the past. And I feel that there is space for people to talk about whatever they're going to talk about. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily feel that you should censor it or stop it. But I feel that when it becomes drama, when it becomes problems, you gotta learn when to cut it out. You know what I mean? Or just disassociate yourself with it. Again, like I said, with Gunner, I did a video with Gunner. He put me out there. Convicts Perspective put me out there. Much love, much respect for what they did. I'm not mad at what they did. I'm glad that they put me out there and we did a little history video. You feel me? But with that kind of stuff, like putting fake paperwork and all that, I said, I gotta disassociate myself. I can't be involved with nothing like that and catch anybody's drama. You know what I mean? Because it's not for me. And that's why I just stay in my own lane. You know what I mean? And those who want to rock with me. And those who don't, good luck, man. That's all I can say. Do your thing. I do my thing over here. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, this whole American Cholo, Roadium Radio, and all this stuff, beef, it's nonsense at the end of the day, And, I like Marvelous Inc. I like Roadium Radio. I like American Cholo. I watch all those channels from time to time. I watch all of their content from time to time. Not every day religiously, but I do watch it from time to time. And even American Cholo has done some things that I like. Roadium Radio has put some people that I like, that's dope. You know what I mean, on his channel. Even some old school LA rappers that I grew up listening to, he had them on. So yeah, he makes cool content. Marvelous Inc. I may not agree with everything he says, but a lot of the intellectual stuff he does talk about, some of the history and stuff like that, is dope. And he's a former gang member, or I guess he's a active. I don't know what he is, but he comes from that gang life, and he seems like he has an open mind. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem like he's just stuck on like I'm this and screw those people. And I can respect that. But I just feel that they should be the bigger man and come to a table and speak on their issues like grown men, not like little high school chavalas. You feel me? Or little, like I say, schoolgirls. You feel me? But like I said, I'm out here in the Bay looking at it from a distance, and I just want to see our people do better. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, y'all. But that's pretty much all I have to really say about this subject. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. You know what I mean? Should these channels be having drama like this? If they're going to be the voice of the Raza community, should there be drama? Should there be hatred? You know what I mean? And I'll leave a link to some of the things down there for you can see. You know what I mean? So I'll definitely have a few links down there for you to see some of the what I'm talking about. But other than that, that's all I really got to say. This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United.